Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the coin toss for the 12 and under championship game at the Bauerstown softball tournament. It's the 5th annual tournament here at the Bauerstown baseball and softball complex, and it's the Mooseheart tournament.
It is.
I'm here today with Vinny Delionibus. Vinny's the president of Bauerstown Baseball and Softball Association. Vinny, welcome.
Thanks, Frank. Very happy to be here. Looking forward to making a call with you.
This is the 12 and under championship game for the Mooseheart softball tournament. It's the 5th year of the Mooseheart tournament here at Bauerstown.
It's a great day for these girls to get out and really get some competitive, tournament-style softball as they get ready for the playoffs. So looking forward to a very, very competitive ball game here. I know these are two top teams in the GPGSL.
So that's with the visiting team. Number 10, Abby Ratzminski. Number 7, Caitlin Felsina.
Come on, Caitlin.
Number 87, Samantha Eklund.
87. Where'd you get that number?
Number 11, Alyssa Ennerthal. Number 22, Lexi Barberi.
All right, Alexandra.
Number 99, Nicole Franker.
All right, Nicole.
Number 8, Lindsay Felsing.
Lindsay!
Number 25, Brittany Black.
Brittany!
Number 3, Mackenzie Malone.
All right, here you go.
And number 5, Brooke Billings. Here the home.
You missed.
Anybody areas, managers for DeHaven. For the home team, batting number 1 is number 1, Alex Jones. Number 12, Julia Rogers. And number 10, Rachel Pollack. Number 3, Bree Robinson. Number 13, Emily Anderson. Number 6, Bree Impavito. Number 4, Emily Laird. Number 8, Mara Rost. Number 11, Savannah Rossmiller. Number 16, Natalie Herring. Number 7, Mavra Fisher. And all stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh.
I pledge allegiance to the flag.
The Bauerstown tournament is hosted by Highlands Moose Lodge. The Mooseheart tournament, I keep saying that, don't I, Vinny? The Mooseheart tournament sponsored by Moose Lodge 2699.
Don't worry about your ear. Come on. Don't worry about it later.
Which I believe you have a big part of, Frank, huh?
Yes, I'm the governor of the lodge, and this is my 3rd year behind the microphone doing this, and this is the 5th year of the tournament.
I'll tell you, I've been involved with this tournament since its inception, and it's unbelievable what this has become. I remember when it was just 4 teams at 10 and under. My team was in as the sacrificial lamb. As Joe Wall needed someone to beat up on, so he asked me to enter my team. So we've certainly come a long way. Actually, my stepdaughter, Mason Tack, she claims, and I think she might be right, is the only 3-time champion of the Mooseheart tournament. We were trying to go through rosters, and I think she's the only girl that was ever on 3 championship teams.
Wow.
So she's quite proud of that, and it's quite an accomplishment.
Well, the money we're raising today, and actually through the whole weekend, talk about that, goes to Mooseheart Child City and School in Mooseheart, Illinois. It's about 38 miles west of Chicago. We're getting ready to start the game. DeHaven's in the field first, unlike the first game where DeHaven batted first. Bauerstown will be batting. First pitch, Abby Radziminski has a shot to second baseman, who bobbles the ball, loses it momentarily, is safe at first.
Yeah, it looked like that was a play that girl would have been out, but a little fumble from the second baseman puts one aboard for the
pitcher,
Bauerstown
Caitlin
team.
Felsing. She also swings the first pitch. Oh, kicks off the right center fielder's glove.
And they're moving on the bases.
Moving on the bases. One run. Up. There. We got two batters cut between. Safe at home.
He's in there.
She's in. The ball was hit to the right center fielder for DeHaven, and that was Emily Anderson. The ball kicked off her glove, rolled to the fence, and number 7, Caitlin Felsing, gets herself to third base and runs in with no outs. That's the third batter now that has swung at the very first pitch.
Nice
DeHaven
play by
pitcher,
the first baseman.
Julia Rogers.
Julie's dad, I believe, would be Tim Rogers, the coach of the team, and the illustrious township manager of Shaler. So nice to have our local politicians in the building today.
Swing and a miss.
It was very aggressive by Ms. Felsing on that previous hit to get to third and get that run home.
Go to first. Oh, here's the run home. Safe. Bauerstown jumps out to a quick 2-0 lead.
A very nice try by DeHaven. It was well executed to freeze a runner and almost got her, but couldn't squeeze it at home. So very aggressive from Bauerstown early on.
Another first pitch swing. Single up the middle, out to center fielder.
Very solid, good contact on that ball.
That play was picked up by Rachel Pollock. Nicole Frankert, number 99, is coming up. Nicole's playing second base for Bauerstown. Pops it up to the infield. Dropped by the shortstop. Couldn't squeeze the ball, and now there's 2 on with 2 outs. 2 runs in. And number 7, the 7th batter is number 8, Lindsay Felsing.
Her sister with the big hit earlier in the inning, and maybe she can keep it going. Let's see.
Umpire Eddie O'Hara calls the ball illegal. In 12U, the rules for softball are 6 to 12 feet. It's a foul ball down the third base line. Everybody goes back to their respective places. Lindsay's the first left-handed batter in this game. 1 pitch. 1-1. Benny, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the Moose Lodge for hosting this tournament. And that's a third out. Ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop just tagged number 22, Lexi Barbieri. She was running from second to third for the third out.
Yeah, very heads-up play.
Bauerstown quickly picked up 2 runs.
Puts us at 2-1 or 2-0 at the end of a half an inning here with the DeHaven girls come to bat. So yeah, we'll jump back there, Frank. We're glad to have the event every year. So it's a great opportunity for these girls to get out and play, and we enjoy having the crowds and letting them see everything. And those that haven't been up here, as you can probably see in the background, it's a brand new concession stand. So this is our first test for our new concession stand in tournament ball or tournament format this year. So hopefully that everything's gone smoothly in there, and everyone's liked it. So.
Yeah, this is a beautiful facility. Coach Matulovic was saying earlier that he grew up just a few streets over from here and remembers when there was just 1 field here, and now the Bauerstown complex has 6 fields. ranging from T-ball all the way up to a field with a center field dimension of 325 feet to dead center field.
It's a big shot out of
It's a big bomb to get one out of there.
If I remember, Frank, one night playing softball, I think you hit the 309 marker in left field. That's a pretty big shot for a nice gentleman like yourself. Pretty big guy.
We're joined this half inning by Joe Wall, who's the Mooseheart chairman emeritus. He stepped down after running this program for 5 years. He's joining us, and DeHaven's going to be coming to bat. We'll talk to Joe in just a moment. And leading off for DeHaven is Alex Jones, the shortstop, with a shot. Solid shot, fair ball down the left field line.
Misplayed by the left fielder, allowed her to advance to second base. So DeHaven's off and running. Lead-off double.
This is the pitcher, Julia Rogers, coming to bat. A line drive kicked off the glove of the second baseman, allows a run to score.
Yeah, hot shot right at the second baseman. It was a tough play to make there. She wasn't able to squeeze the ball. That drives in a run. It's a 2-1.
Another shot off of a glove. Another run in.
Coach Dennis Jones over there at first getting a little lively. He's certainly looking to move him along here, but that ties the game for DeHaven, and it looks like we're going to have another barn burner here, Frank.
Got nobody out. Two runs in and nobody out. A runner at first. Batting now is number 3, Brianna Robinson.
All right, Caitlin, nice and easy out there. Same way.
Brianna's the first baseman for DeHaven. She just took a walk, 4 pitch walks. Caitlin Felsing's looking to find the strike zone. Swing and a miss.
I think it's our first swing and a miss of the game here, Frank. It's been all action to this point.
Right. Bauerstown, I think, swung at every single first pitch they saw.
It's one of the beauties of slow pitch softball. It's not uncommon to have a 22-20 final. So you guys today are in for some action here. We're gonna score some runs.
A couple differences in this game compared to the 10U game. This is a 7-inning game. There's only 4 outfielders, 10 players on each team. One of the other things that's different is that in the 12U game there is now infield fly rule on a ball that could be caught.
Actually, we're in an inflow fly situation here, Frank.
Yes, we are, and it's just a shot to right field.
Solid
Shot gets past the right fielder. 3rd runs in. 4th runs in.
And a fumbled the relay
ball,
throw.
and the relay, and it's a 3-run home run in the park. Runs 3, 4, and 5 cross the plate, and DeHaven quickly jumps out in front, 5-2.
That was a solid shot to right that the right fielder couldn't handle it, and she was off to the races. Do you have any outs? There are no outs.
No outs.
There are no outs in the inning.
As Coach Matulovic said, this is a game of inches, and there were 2 quick plays, one by the second baseman, one by the shortstop on line drives. If the plays are made, this could be a totally different outcome at the moment.
Sure was, Frank. I mean, there's got to be 2 or 3 plays so far, right off of gloves. You never know. It's an inch or 2 the other way. Those could be right in there.
Here's another shot off the pitcher.
And overthrown. by Alyssa Innerthal.
Pitcher just took a shot.
Oh, we got an injury.
Quickly, Ed O'Hare called timeout. Blew up the play dead. The runner's safe at first base. That was Brianna Impavito.
It's a very heads-up play by Ed there. He did not allow that runner to advance to make sure that the pitcher was okay in this situation. She took a line shot off the arm. Got to be a pretty big stinger there.
Now the player's coming in.
It's Caitlin Felsing.
And looks like she's going to have to take a seat and get some ice. Hopefully she is okay. It was a hot shot back up the middle. Couldn't get the glove over in time. Hate to see that happen.
Now coming in to pitch is Abby Radzminski. She was the catcher. So there's some things being changed around for the Bauerstown lineup.
Hey Frank, I coached Abby last fall, and I'll tell you what, she's going to be formidable for DeHaven. She's a good pitcher. She has great location.
That's the name of the game in this arena here. You got to have the location with these pitches. You got to move the ball up, back, high pitches, low pitches. That really keeps the girls off balance. You know, one of the best pitchers we've had here in the last couple of years, Kelly Zielinski. She's a multiple winner of the Mooseheart Award. She has been really effective at spinning the ball, moves it forward, backwards. It's fine. It's amazing sometimes you see what the pitcher can do to these girls and neutralize the bats. So hopefully they can stop the bleeding here for Bauerstown.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Vinny. It's it is a pitcher's game, so to speak. And even though it's slow pitch softball, it can be challenging if you have the right pitcher on the mound.
Well, Joe, thanks for coming out and joining us this afternoon again for the 12 and Under Championship.
Frank, I just wanted to take a minute to thank Vinny and the Bauerstown baseball and softball organization for allowing us to have this great event out here for wonderful charity. I also wanted to point out the DeHaven folks. Yesterday at the picnic, the DeHaven coaches all pitched in and bought door prizes for all the kids. And you know, the DeHaven people have a lot of class and have really presented themselves well to the Mooseheart organization.
Now batting is Mara Rost. Right before her, Emily Lair popped up to third baseman. Number 3, Mackenzie Malone, caught that ball to get the first out to try to stem the bleeding.
Yeah, it was a much needed out for Bauerstown in that play there, but still down. Still, you know, it's sitting in a 5-2 hole. Let's see what happens for the rest of this inning.
Swing and a miss. 1 out, 1 on. 5 runs in already for DeHaven in the bottom of the first. Bauerstown quickly jumped out in the top of the first inning for 2 runs and now find themselves in a 3-run deficit. Little ball deep. Little slow roller to slow roller to the pitcher, overthrown. Ball missed by Alexi Barbieri. Gets the ball back in, and both runners now advance to scoring position.
Yeah, the self-inflicted wounds so far this inning by the Bauerstown team has not helped to stem this inning a lot.
Turned out channel 3 about halfway.
Yeah, well, this is going to be an inning of what might have been. The other issue too, the other thing that's different between the 10U game is 10U also has a run limit. There's no run limit in the 12U age bracket and the GPGSL, the Greater Pittsburgh Girls Softball League rules. And we're following the GPGSL rules for this tournament. Just shot to the second baseman, doesn't get the glove down. The 6th runs in, the 7th runs in.
Yeah, you know, Frank, that run limit when you're coaching, that's one of those things that, depending on which side of the coin you're on here, whether you like that rule or not, yeah, I'm sure right now Coach Barbieri is wishing they had the run limit, and Coach Rogers is certainly glad right now that it's not there, because his team is certainly opening up a sizable lead here. So it's still very early, but looks like this could be starting to be a solid performance from this DeHaven team. Close play.
Another bobbled ball by Bauerstown, who let a runner advance, and 2 on. That was Natalie Perrine, who hit the ball to third baseman, picked it up through to second to try to get the force out, and the ball was dropped. This is the bottom of the order. A ball dropped in fair, right over the first baseman's head, and another runs in. The runners advance. Number 16, Natalie Perrine, gets herself to third base, and Mara Fisher finds herself at first base with the top of the order, Alex Jones, back up again in the same inning.
Well, I've batted around with 1 out. This big inning building here for DeHaven.
And here's a bomb out made.
Nice catch.
Nice catch by number 25. That's Brittany Platt. She made a great catch for the second out. And DeHaven, Bauerstown's down a batter because the pitcher, Caitlin Felsing, took a shot off her arm. So instead of 4 outfielders, there's only 3 for Bauerstown. And here's a shot out to center field, almost made by number 8.
Nice job by Brittany Platt to get over and back that up and get that ball in to hold it to 1 run. I'll tell you, Brittany's really improved. She played for our team probably 3 years ago in the 10 and under bracket, and was one of the younger players on the team. And she's really looks like she's really developed.
Number 10, Rachel Pollock, is up. That's shut up the middle by Julia Rogers. And here's another shot to the outfield. Foul ball by Rachel.
Another excellent effort by Brittany out there to try to get to the ball.
10 runs in so far for DeHaven, and where a 2-0 lead for Bauerstown's now turned into a 10-2 deficit in the bottom of the first. And another shot right over the shortstop head.
Another ball that kicks out past an outfielder. That's starting to be the Achilles heel. This Bauerstown team is just not able to secure the ball and allowing extra runners to keep moving.
12 runs in now for DeHaven. Batting is Brianna Robinson. And a big cheer for Caitlin Felsing as she comes out to give her team a hand. She gets a hand as she comes back out on the field after taking a shot as the pitcher off of her arm.
Hopefully it's a nice emotional lift for this Bauerstown team, and you're going to get something to chip their way back into this game.
Oh, another dropped ball.
This is one of those innings as a manager that you just got to find a way to get it to end and turn the page. You just want an inning like this to end. This is a tough one.
This one's tough.
These girls have played hard all day long. I'm sure that's
a shot up the middle.
Really hard for them to see this go on. They've played well all season, and it's probably very frustrating to a lot of these girls right now. But this DeHaven team just keeps putting the bat to the ball. They can really hit.
They've been hitting the ball hard up and down the lineup. And they're working their way down the lineup again with Brianna Impavito is up.
That's a common trait from the DeHaven teams over the years. They've always been able to really do some nice jobs with their hitters and really hit the ball hard.
Ground ball to short, scoops up, throw, and safe at first.
She beat the throw.
Alyssa Nathal decided to wait back on the ball instead of charging it. And the runner
Gave her
beat
just
the
enough
throw.
time. Yep.
Brianna Improvido got there. Now batting for DeHaven is Emily Laird. First and third, 2 outs. And a whole lot of DeHaven runs already in. There's a foul ball down the third
Couple of
base line.
touchdowns, I believe, Frank. Huh?
And an extra point. Pop up to the shortstop, finally snags the ball, and Bauerstown, after a very tough inning, giving up 13 runs in the bottom of the first inning, find themselves behind 13-2 going into the top of the second. It's
a big hill to climb for the Bauerstown team, but I guess as a coach at this point, all you're telling your girls, we got to get one. You got to get one run before you can get 13. So I guess you got to just try to chop away at it. They certainly need to shore up the defense to keep this game from getting even further out of hand. But as we talked in the slow pitch softball arena here, we can see the same type of inning go the other way. So we'll see what happens. You never know.
That's true. We really don't know. The whole idea behind this weekend and this tournament is to raise money for Mooseheart Child City and School, 38 miles west of Chicago, Illinois. It's one of the main projects of Moose International and all the members of the Loyal Order of the Moose. The facility has 230 students ranging in age from birth to 18, and this has grown from pretty humble beginnings with a 4-team tournament. And yesterday was a picnic, and last night was a dinner honoring community award winners. There's a pop-up, and it looks like it. Number nice. 10 for DeHaven, Rachel Pollock. He had 2 hits in the bottom of the first, coming on to make the grab.
A nice play by Rachel. She's the younger sister of Laura Pollock, who's been one of the better players that I've ever seen come through these areas. She's one of the best power hitters that come through the North Hills in the last couple of years.
Yeah, her older sister was too.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, good bloodlines there. Dad Mike really he's a hitting guru, I guess.
Mike Pollock is a class act. He's a great coach and has been for a long time.
He really is. Mike's a super guy.
Another fly out behind second base, drops in.
She's pushing for 2.
You know what? That was an interesting call because the first baseman actually got in the way of the runner and forced her to go around a little far.
That really could have been an obstruction call there.
Yeah, it really could have been an obstruction.
Well, Eddie, looks like he didn't see that one, but no protest from the Bauerstown coaches. So
quickly, 2 outs.
Quickly. You know, Frank, it was a great event last night at the Moose. It was really special to see the 2 gentlemen who are students at the Mooseheart Center. It was nice to see them attend, and some really inspirational stories from those 2 young men.
Yeah, they really are. They were special guys. Quinn and John are students at the Mooseheart School. They came in with a couple of their family teachers to give their story and why they're at Mooseheart. John's from Florida. As he puts it, really has no family to speak of, and he's been at Mooseheart for the last 2.5 years. And John is from Santa Cruz, California, and he's been at Mooseheart for 7 years.
Yeah, John, it was really impressive. He, being from Northern California, he was, talked about setting high goals, and he certainly laid it out. He plays football, he plays the flute, and it sounds like he's a great student, and he's got his sights set on Stanford. So really hope that young man can continue on the path he's gone, and it's a really, really inspirational story. Very, very super. Those kids were super. That was really neat part of the evening to see those boys.
Now at the bottom of the second, Mara Rost will be leading off for DeHaven. DeHaven This is up to a 13-2. Also, I'd like to thanks Joe Wall for coming out and joining us out here in the broadcast booth for Rubino Productions.
Been a pleasure, Frank. Vinny, thank you very much for all your hard work. Frank, your stellar work, and congratulations on being named a new chairman of the Mooseheart Community Spirit Awards.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for coming out. Another great year. Look forward to the future and seeing where this goes.
Okay, now to see what happens with Bauerstown. Oh, pop up to left field. Oh, what a great play. Nice grab by number 25, Brittany Platt. She's been a bright star for Bauerstown, making a couple plays and also backing up a miscue.
You know, that was a big play for their confidence too, Frank, probably.
Absolutely.
They've been struggling on the fly ball, so to get the first out here was pretty good. Looked to me like Eddie O'Hara back there behind the plate may have actually called her out before the catch, even for stepping out of the batter's box. I couldn't quite hear what his call was, but she sort of stepped backward on that swing, and I'm guessing that's what he called. So that was nice to see Brittany make the play, but it appears that the runner or the batter was going to be out regardless. So it's a little building block for Bauerstown, but getting that quick out, so we'll see where it goes from there.
I'd like to thank our production crew from Rubino Productions, John Rubino and HeyRubino.com. Reminder that this game will be the game of the week at HeyRubino.com on Wednesday. I believe that's the 20th.
Sounds about right.
Swing and a miss. Oh, so excuse me, swinging a ground ball to third base. Oh, the throw pulled her off the bag, and there's a safe there. Eddie O'Hara, the umpire, is out there quickly to make the call.
Excellent hustle from Eddie back there. He's one of the better umpires in the area. I have a personal interaction with Eddie, and it's funny, we've gotten to know each other because it was, I believe, 2 years ago. He felt terrible. He actually ejected my stepdaughter from a game for running into the...
Quickly, a double play. Number 99 for Bauerstown. That was Nicole Frankert.
What a heads up
Got a shot right to her, picked up the ball, tagged the runner before she got past her, threw on to first base for the double play, and Bauerstown gets itself out of there with a 0 on the scoreboard. Still down by 11 runs with 13-2 after 2. It's DeHaven 13, Bauerstown 2. I want to thank our sponsors, Siemens Corporation and Joe Wall, who works for Siemens, and they helped us out with the tournament and the entire Mooseheart weekend. I'd like to thank our friends from Flame Barbecue. They did a great job on the picnic food yesterday, and if those of you who like pulled pork or pulled chicken, that would definitely be a place to go.
I'll tell you what, he was going to give that guy credit for backing his trailer in to this field. It looked like stunt driving yesterday watching him pull in. If you like barbecue, you got a good driver too.
I'd like to... He did a great... Actually, Vinny's laughing. We're laughing about that, but that's a true story. He did a great job getting out here. I'd like to thank Carl Funtal from the Shaler Police Department who helped us out. And he's got a new business, Cop Out Pierogies. Now listen to these flavors. We got potato cheese jalapeno, cottage cheese and chives, sauerkraut, hot sausage, potato bacon and blue cheese, buffalo chicken, chicken marsala. Yes, folks, these are all pierogies. He's got so many different pierogi flavors. It's excellent. Give him a call at 412-973-0068. Try all of his flavors, and also try his pierogi, which is the dessert pierogi. Number 0, Abby Radzminski is up. It's a shot between second and between the third short hole.
Some good speed out of Abby down the line. That was a solid shot right at the shortstop, and she really hustled her way down the line to be safe there, Frank. That was a very nice play. All around, well played by DeHaven, but there's nothing you can do with that speed coming down the line.
Caitlin Felsing, the pitcher, got hit in the first inning off of her arm, took a shot, sat for a little while with some ice, came back on to play right center field, is now batting with nobody out, one on, top of the third, with Bauerstown down by 11. There's a shot, foul ball off the screen of the backstop.
Yeah, Caitlin shook off the early injury. She's back in there, so let's see if she can help her teammates out. Keep a little bit of a rally going here. She advances the runner.
Shot down the first base. The first baseman misplayed it originally, stayed with the ball, picked it up, and calmly stepped on first base for the first out. And Abby Radziminski advances to second, so there's runner in scoring position. Ground ball to short. It's a throw. She's safe at first. Pulled her off the bag. Abby advances to third base on the throw from the shortstop, number 1, Alex Jones.
It was a really nice play by Brianna and Pavina there. She didn't handle the throw well, but she really kept the ball under control and really helped keep that play that could have been a little bit worse under control and keep things manageable for DeHaven at this point. So it was a very nice job by her to stay cool and make sure that ball didn't get all the way to the fence and keep that runner at first base.
Bauerstown slowly trying to get back into this game, down by 11. Now batting is Alyssa Innerthal, number 11. Runners at the corners with one out.
Notice that Alyssa's got the fluorescent green of her father's 12 and under fast pitch team. I believe Alyssa's helping out Coach Barbieri today. He was short a player or two, so he was able to get Alyssa to come over and play slow pitch for him. So it's very nice of her to do that. And her father, Fred, has been a member of Bauerstown for probably 30 years or so. And Fred actually was the general contractor on our new concession stand, which is such a fabulous building that he built, and it's really, really special part of Bauerstown. So the Innerthal family is certainly very important to the success of the program that we have up here. So we thank
Alyssa
Fred
just drew a walk, loaded up the bases for Lexi Barbieri, first baseman, number 22.
It's a big spot here for Bauerstown. I know that Lexi is one of their top hitters, so we'll see how DeHaven can defense this here. And close play at the plate.
Close play at the plate. Runner called out on the force play. Was a pop-up that kind of spun and stayed right in the in the field of play.
Yeah, those balls usually head in foul territory, so very nice play by the pitcher to get that to the plate just in time to get the force play and keep their lead firmly at 11 runs.
Nicole Frankert's up, number 99. She swings, lines the ball foul just past her coach. It's 2 strikes on her.
2 strikes and 2 outs. This is a big spot in this game, I think, that if DeHaven wants to keep the game at this very comfortable distance, it's a big out for them.
Whoa, that was a tough pitch to watch when you got 2 strikes.
That was certainly a lot of confidence in her strike zone.
Line drive to the third baseman. Calmly just snagged it for the third out for DeHaven. That's number 3, Brianna Robinson.
And that's as big a play as you can get in a game with an 11-run lead, because that it gets by her. That certainly is going to at least get 2 in and get their Bauerstown confidence up. So big play from Brianna Robinson to maintain the lead for this DeHaven team.
For those of you who want to help out the Mooseheart fundraising, you can send checks, make checks out to Highland Lodge 2699, and you can send them to me, Frank Perman, at 923 Saxonburg Boulevard, Pittsburgh 15223. We'll make sure that any donations are passed on to Mooseheart Child City and School. Also want to thank more of our sponsors. I'd like to thank PA Irby and Associates, Accounting and Tax Preparation, Pittsburgh Mobile Concrete, our friends at Custom Manufacturing and Industrial Services, Chuck Basilovac, who is a charter member also with us at Highland Lodge 2699. I'd like to thank Nicky Beckus from Nico's Contracting. He's also a Bauerstown coach.
He's coaching our 18 and under girls slow pitch team this year. So Nicky has the older girls. They play pretty good ball.
Dr. Bruno Conicello, dentist in Sharpsburg. He's a charter member of Highland 2699. I'd like to thank our friends at Fitzsimmons Metal. We're off and running.
Another shot gets to the fence.
Another shot gets to the fence. Number 7, that's Mara Fisher. The bottom of the order leads off with a triple to get to Alex Jones at the top of the order.
And the bats are back for this DeHaven team. They took an inning off, but looks like they're going to get right back into the scoring business.
Here's a pop-up to shortstop number 11, Alyssa Innerthal. As Vinny said, she came over to from 12 and under fast pitch to help out. So there's one out.
It's a nice pick.
A hard shot to the center field.
Nice snag by the left center fielder. Number 8, that was just excellent. That was Lindsay Felsing, who came way over and snagged a screaming liner right up the middle.
Does score the run for DeHaven though on the tag, but a heck of a play from Lindsay in center field there. Minimize the damage and let that one run score, and brings up 2 outs.
Number 10, Rachel Pollock, is up with another shot. And just as quickly,
a ball right in front of us there, Frank.
Ball's all the way right in front.
Another strong effort from Brittany Platt, getting all the way over here on the backup to keep that play to just a double. But you could hear the bang probably on the TV there. That was a shot to center field from Rachel.
Next up is number 3, Brianna Robinson, batting cleanup for DeHaven. Steps out, grounds to the pitcher, throws to first, and that's 3 outs. And DeHaven picks up 2 more in the bottom of the 3rd to go up 15-2 over Bauerstown. Some more of our sponsors. I'd like to thank Mary Margaret Grogan, our local Tupperware representative. So if you want a gift that keeps on giving, give Mary Margaret a call. I'd like to thank our friends at Rubino Productions who are doing today's event. I'd like to thank Ford Business Machines and Vinny. Thank you, company, for us.
Absolutely. We're happy to sponsor an event like this.
And Perman Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
That's the best around, folks. There's no better undertaker in this business than the man that's behind the mic right now.
Thank you, Vinny. And I'd like to thank John Fries from John Fries Landscape, full service landscaping company. Would also like to thank Scott Harris, another charter member of 2699 from Shaler Self Storage down on Elfin Wild Road in Shaler Township. And all the people who came and joined us last night for the Mooseheart Community Spirit Awards dinner, where we honored 7 people from our community. Ed Duss, who's a Shaler commissioner, Jim Byrne, Allegheny County Councilman, former mayor of Millville. We honored Bill Grover, Chief of Police of Etna. We also honored Carol Pashear from North Hills Community Outreach. And we honored Sally Wiggin from WTAE TV. And the man himself, Chili Billy, Bill Cardill, and of course, the gentleman who did the first game with me, Coach Jerry Matulovic from Shaler High School, retired Shaler High School baseball coach and educator.
That was a great event last night, Frank. The speeches were fantastic. ranging from the emotional to the funny to the inspirational. So it was a really good evening. I thought that Jim Byrne really delivered a really nice, motivating speech to everyone, and you could see his passion for the Millvale, Shaler area, and his devotion to public service was evident within his speech last night. And boy, you can't get better than Ed Dustin's speech, huh?
Oh.
Very 64 years. Boy, he's sharp as they come. As it comes to. That was a fantastic evening.
Batting for Bauerstown now is Lindsey Felsing, who made a great play out in the field last inning. Batting left-handed, leading off for Bauerstown, and they find themselves in a big 13-run hole, 15-2, in the top of the fourth.
They're going to need to get a few runs on the board, Frank, or we get another inning and be looking at a shortened game because of the 10-run rule. So the Bauerstown bats are going to need to wake up, or this one's going to be over before they know it.
Inside, check, swing, ball 4.
She draws a walk.
That's certainly a way to start it off.
There you go. You got to get a runner on first before you can get a run in and before you can try to cut down a big lead. Now batting for Bauerstown is number 25, the left fielder, Brittany Platt, who up to this point is my MVP with her play in the field. Not so much with swinging the bat, but she's made some stellar plays out in the outfield for Bauerstown with her glove and also with her hustle backing up a couple plays. She swings and it's a slow roller to third base. She throws in the outfield. The ball gets past the right center fielder. It looks like one run's in, and Brittany gets herself to third base, and Bauerstown finds itself with a run on the board. So with two batters up, runners now at third and one run in, nobody out.
That's the kind of break that I think this Bauerstown team needed. Those were the plays that they were giving up in the first inning that led to all the runs. So we'll see what they can get cooking here in the top of the fourth.
Now batting is Mackenzie Malone, third baseman. It's a ball out to right center fielder.
Runners tagging.
Tagging up. Run scores, safe. The out made by
Rachel Pollock again. I'll tell you what,
she's had a great game out here, and she's also had a real good game
with the stick. She hit that ball that almost hit us, Frank.
Yeah, it came all the way out here, rolled to the fence.
Another possible MVP candidate. She's really a good ball player. I guess we said before, just like her older sisters, there's something in that water in the Pollock house. They can really make some.
Brooke Billings batting for Bauerstown. She's the right fielder, number 5. Brooke got out on a 1-3 ground out. Trying to start things up from the bottom of the order for Bauerstown in the top of the fourth. 1 run in for Bauerstown this inning.
It's 2 runs actually for them, Frank, this inning.
She draws a walk. Excuse me, right, Vinny? That's 2 runs in this inning.
And now with 1 out, they've got a runner on, so they can hopefully keep things moving for the Bauerstown team.
They get the top of the order up. Swing right through to the second baseman. Oh, looks for the ball.
Oh, just got her. It looked like it was going to be an instant replay of the play that Nicole Frankert made just a few innings ago, where she was able to make a very heads-up play with a tag and follow it up with a double play. But they did get the lead runner, so keep this inning under control for DeHaven and maintain their sizable lead.
Caitlin Felsing is up. Swings, fouled back. So Abby's at first base, Abby Rodzminski with 2 outs. Top of the order up for Bauerstown, trying to see if they can get some more runs on the board. Swing and a miss.
Abby's one of the faster girls that's been out here today, so they can get a ball in the gap or something. There's a pretty good likelihood that Abby can score, cut this lead to 10.
Slow roller, pitcher's making the play, throws safe at first base. Looks like that ball only came out about 15 feet from home plate. Pitcher came off the mound quickly. Julia Rogers reached, threw back, but Caitlin Felsing was too fast. Now we got a runner in scoring position with number 87, Samantha Eklund.
Sam Eklund up to bat, yep. And she looks to add some more runs.
Here's a shot. Foul ball down the left field line to the outfield.
Just foul.
One ball, one strike, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position, 2 on. Bauerstown. Number 0, Abby Radziminski's at second. I'd like to thank everybody from Bauerstown Baseball and Softball Association for helping us out today, getting these fields ready. There's a shot between the third. What a great play by the shortstop. When personally, I thought that ball was getting through, and number 1 for DeHaven, Alex Jones, just went deep into the hole, scooped up the ball, and just very calmly threw it to third base for the force out of Abby Radziminski for the 3rd out of the top of the 4th.
Excellent play.
That was a great play deep in the hole.
Heads up too to make sure to get that lead runner and get out of the inning without any further damage. So
with 2 runs in, the score now reads DeHaven 15, Bauerstown 4. Now batting for DeHaven is number 13, Emily Anderson. She's the number 5 batter, playing in right center field. She's batting left-handed. Just shot through the box up the middle. Very quickly picked up by number 8 for Bauerstown, Lindsay Felsing. Gets it in quickly, holds it to a single. Number 6, Brianna Improvido, is now up for DeHaven with nobody out and 1 on. Pitch inside. Now a little bit more about Mooseheart and the school itself. The Mooseheart is, quickly shot to short. Force out, 1 out. Nice play by Alyssa Innerthal. Picked up in the quick shot.
Little indecision looked like there. She wasn't sure if she was going to try to run it or flip it, so she got the ball out just in time to get that out. But much needed out for the Bauerstown team. Nice play by Alyssa.
Number 4, Emily Laird, up the bat. Moosehaven was founded 99 years ago, and it's home to 230 students from all over the United States. There's a few from Canada. It was founded by a Pittsburgher.
It's interesting.
Yep. James J. Davis was a pop-up to third base. Quickly, there's 2 outs for Bauerstown. DeHaven trying to add to their substantial lead. We're up 11.
Yeah, I was very interested to learn that last night during the banquet, Frank, that the Mooseheart School was founded by a Pittsburgh man. So once again, our little city has far-reaching tentacles into a lot of avenues, a lot of successful people in this world. A lot of people do a lot of good things.
Foul ball on number 8, Mara Rost. 1 on, 2 out for DeHaven. Bauerstown trying to get out of this, swing and a miss. Yeah. James Davis was a U.S. Senator from Pennsylvania, and he was also Secretary of Labor for 3 different presidential administrations. A shot off the glove of the third baseman. Gets past, so no more damage. And once again, Brittany Platt backing up the play, prevents the runners from advancing on a shot that clipped off the glove of number 3, Mackenzie Malone.
So
2 on, 2 out.
It was a hot shot down to third. That's why they call that the hot corner, Frank.
That's it.
Go on your toes. On your toes.
Here's the pitch. Swing right up the middle, right through the box. Looks like it's going to score one run in. Quickly thrown in. And with 2 outs, a very clutch hit by number 11, Savannah Rossmiller. Now up number 16, Natalie Perrine. Runners at the corners with 2 outs, trying to add to their lead. Up 12 now in the bottom of the 4th.
These are big runs for DeHaven here, Frank, because this would give the Bauerstown team just one more shot to score a couple of runs here.
And a slow roller back to the pitcher, came off the mound, picked up the ball, threw it to first base for the 3rd out at the bottom of the 4th. 1 run in for DeHaven. So after 4 full innings, it's DeHaven 16, Bauerstown 4.
Yeah, it's going to be Bauerstown's last shot if they can't come up with 4 runs in this inning. This could be an early end to the championship game here in our 12 and under tournament. So not quite the barn burner that we saw in the last game, but you never know. They can scratch out a few runs here and keep going. If not, regardless, it's been a dominating performance so far by this DeHaven 12 and under squad.
DeHaven bats came out fast and furious in the bottom of the 1st inning, helped by a couple of very tough plays. The defense for Bauerstown would have come up with them. We could have a totally different game, but DeHaven just added and added and added. Went through the lineup almost 2 complete times in the 1st inning to put 13 on the board.
They just didn't let up, man. That's what you got to do, because you got to get your runs when you have your chances. Let's put them in a really nice position in this ballgame. Although, credit to Bauerstown, they've only since that inning they've only given up 3 runs and have put 2 more on the board themselves. So bad innings happen, but all in all, I think well played all the way around to this point. So we'll see what happens here. This could be our last half inning, Frank. See if Bauerstown can make a little rally.
The cleanup hitter, Alyssa Innerthal, leads off the top of the 5th for Bauerstown. As Bauerstown's trying to get a couple more runs in to continue playing this game. While the rain threatened and actually came down and gave us a little rain delay in the 10 and under game, this 12 and under game has been played under calm and cool weather.
Yeah, it really did cool down. Nice breeze coming out here in the outfield, Frank, huh?
Went from wind to breeze, so we're enjoying ourselves out here at Field 2 at the Bauerstown Baseball and Softball Complex during the Mooseheart 12 and under softball championship between DeHaven and Bauerstown.
Well, this game will actually complete the tournament, huh, Frank? This is the final game of the day.
Yep, there were 3 age brackets, 8 and under, 10 and under, and 12 and under. The 8 and under, for those guys, ends their season, as there is no playoff for the younger girls, as they're just learning the game.
I believe the playoffs for these older girls start this week.
Playoffs start this week for 10 and under and 12 and under. And just like that, Alyssa Innerthal patiently gets a leadoff
walk. You need in a rally. You got to get that leadoff runner on. So we'll see what happens. We're actually very excited to host the 10 and under playoffs, both the upper and lower tiers this coming week and weekend here at Bauerstown. So should be a very busy week for us. I believe about this time next week on Sunday evening we'll be crowning actually 2 champions, because what they do, Frank, is they separate they split the teams in half, and they take the winning,
There's a shot right through the 3rd short hole, nicely scooped up by the left fielder.
Excellent play by the left fielder.
That was a really nice play by number 7, Mara Fisher, who just quickly went over, got the ball before it had a chance to get past her. She got it in and held the lead runner to 1 base, to 2nd base now. Alyssa Innerthal's at 2nd. Lexi Barbieri with that nice shot between the 3rd short hole gets the 1st. And now batting is Nicole Frankert. She hits a slow roller to third base. Third baseman calmly picks it up, steps on third, 1 out.
It's a big out for DeHaven here to be able to stop this rally before it even started, because if that runner gets on, you never know. People might get a little tight, and you never know what happens.
There's a shot. Oh, nice line drive. Snagged by the third baseman for DeHaven. That was an excellent play. That was Brianna Robinson. She's caught a couple of line drives. Bauerstown literally is down to its last out. With 2 outs now in the top of the 5th, foul back. Brittany Platt, who's had a great game in the field, trying to keep things going for Bauerstown.
Last time up, Brittany with a ground ball that turned into a triple. I'm sure that Coach Vinny Barbieri would hope that something like that can happen in this at-bat. Down to potentially their last strike.
This has been a lot of fun broadcasting the game. Vinny, thank you very much for coming out and joining me.
It's been a pleasure, Frank. I'm glad to be here and shed some stories and some insight on the game. It's been fun. I look forward to doing it again in the future.
Well, it's still not over quite yet.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll see if Brittany grounds the ball to shortstop. Throw to third, and that, friends, is the end of the ball game. No runs in for Bauerstown.
Dominating performance from DeHaven in this ball game.
With the final, DeHaven 16, Bauerstown 4. That wraps up our broadcast for the Mooseheart Softball Championships. The teams congratulating each other. They'll be having an award trophy ceremony for the winning team and the runner-up. DeHaven Athletic Association Girls 12 and Under team taking the championship from the Bauerstown team.
Congratulations to Coach Tim Rogers and Dennis Jones on a very nice performance by his team. Dominating first inning, let them cruise pretty much all the way through in the game, and a very well-deserving win for the girls from DeHaven. And a very nice effort today from the Bauerstown team as they won 2 games to get to this point. And, very nice effort from those girls. So, rough way to lose, but they hold their heads high as they played well all day.
Vinny, thank you very much. On behalf of the Lodge, I'd like to thank all the people here at Bauerstown Baseball and Softball Complex. It was a pleasure to come out and do this again for our 5th year to help the students at Mooseheart.
And we're glad to have you, Frank. We look forward to hosting it for many, many years to come.
Thanks, Vinny. On behalf of Highland Moose Lodge 2699, I'd like to thank the members of Moose Lodge 46, the people at Bauerstown Baseball and Softball Complex, and Vinny DeLeonibus, president. And I'd also like to thank John Rubino from Rubino Productions for helping us out and recording and broadcasting these games. I'm Frank Perman, signing off. Hoping to see you next year at the 2013 Mooseheart Community Spirit Awards and the Mooseheart Softball Tournament.
All right, Brent.
Number 3, Mackenzie Malone.
All right, Mackenzie.
Good job, honey.
Number 5, Brooke Filling.
What are you doing?
Thank you.
What? Vinny Barbieri.
Vince!
Shrimp! 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 Get the trophy! Yes, Shrimp!
All right, now for the 2012 12 and Under champions, DeHaven. We have number 1, Alex Jones. Number 12, Julia Rogers.
Julia, great job. Thank you for coming.
Number 10, Rachel Paula.
Great, thanks for coming. Very nice.
Number 3, Bree Robinson.
You know what? You can tell your father said you're pretty like your mom. It has nothing to do with him.
Number 13, Emily Anderson.
Emily, congratulations. Good job.
Number 6, Bree Impavito.
You're Irish.
Number 4, Emily Blair. Number 8, Mara Ross. Number 11, Savannah Rossmiller. Number 16, Natalie Perrine.
I think you just ate a canary. That's an ace of canary. Congratulations.
And number 7, Mara Fisher. And head coach, Dennis Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these kids another round of applause.
Well done, well done.
Yeah, why don't you guys give a round of applause to your fathers and your parents for Father's Day?
I said no.
Now, I really want to thank everybody here. Today you gave up your Father's Day for something that's larger than yourselves. And I deeply appreciate it. Our committee deeply appreciates it. And I can tell you that the kids at Mooseheart appreciate it. This is my last ball game doing this. It's been a great ride. Did you guys have fun today? Did you guys have fun today?
Yeah!
Number 2, did you learn anything new? All right. And number 3, do you think you gave everything you had on the ball field?
Yes!
All right. Well, you know what? Nobody can ask anything more of you. I hope you guys continue to support Mooseheart next year and you be a part of it, okay? Thanks very much for coming out. Take care.
Hey, let's all give Mr. Wall a big round of applause and a thank you for what he's done here. And this is good. Great time, great run. Thank you very much. Good job. Thank you, Bauerstown. Great job. When they're done.
Excuse me? That trophy's broken. Okay, I've never been in the back.
Look at that. Say Happy Father's Day, girls.
Happy Father's Day.
I'm leaving 1 second. Wish I could turn the clock back sometime. Yeah, I know.
Alright, go ahead. Everyone do something silly.
Silly, right here.
Ready? Here we go.
Silly.
This program was produced by Rubino Productions, serving the community in ways you haven't imagined.